Hi everyone, it's Leonora. Welcome to Soul Searching Tarot. Today I am going to do a quick little energy read for someone out there, for a group of collectives that may resonate with the message. I'm just killing time here, so I just want to do like at least 20 minutes of an energy read. So if the energy read happens to resonate with your current situation, perfect. If the title caught your eye, great. If the video just fell on your feed, excellent. Let's just move on from here. All right, I hope everyone's doing well. It is raining here in New York. It's been raining a lot, which is probably needed. I know the trees and the plants are loving this situation. I don't think we had enough rain in the spring, but now in the summer it's like, we're just getting it. Which I do love because my trees are kind of growing. Because the bugs did a number on my trees, my baby trees, at the beginning of summer, and oh god, I didn't know if they were gonna grow after that because the bugs, I don't know what kind of bugs it was just these beetles that were all over the place, and they were just eating the leaves and just ruining my baby trees. But they seem to have been flourishing ever since, and I think it has a lot to do with the rain and of course good topsoil. All right, my love, so let's get started. I do have Cancer and Leo read out for those who had a Cancer Leo birthday recently. And I also have an energy read for all signs that I did just recently. You're more than welcome to look at it. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups, right? So water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, if that means anything to you. I think that some of you are in an energy of romance, wanting to give, if not romance, definitely wanting to give, receive, in some kind of relationship. Could be business, could be romance, could be, just family situations. Let's figure out what's going on here. You may know somebody that may be in the energy of giving. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Four of Pentacles. Earth sign. Get one more. And the Seven of Wands, right? So two sevens here. Right, so we got Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. All right, so I did read for a Knight of Pentacles, right? There was an energy of a Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I put it back on inside the deck. If it comes out again, it comes out again, or if energy like that comes out again. But let's just let's see what's on the table right now. So Seven of Swords, Four of Pentacles gives me an energy of someone working very hard, like collecting. Somebody may be in communication, publishing, but this person is very hardworking, right? This is a person who may be creative in the arts. They may make money in social media with the Seven of Swords here. I do feel like this person does receive a little bit of money from publishing, from creating content. Nonetheless, it is a person of someone that is very hardworking, someone who is very dedicated into communicating to the masses, someone who is able to create, design, speak very clearly. I think that with the Four of Pentacles here, they do have some kind of hope that their content creating can take off, where they can make more money, they could see revenue. Somebody here may be, again, maybe a songwriter, an editor, film editor of some sort. Yeah, but definitely in that kind of field. We do have Jupiter in Leo at the moment, so I wouldn't be surprised to see this energy because, Jupiter in Leo does represent the arts, drama, creativity, and some people during this time may be able to see some kind of avenue where they're able to make money from content creating or from communication or publishing or just creating. With the Seven of Wands, I do feel like it's been a rough past. I do feel like this is a past energy, or currently maybe you may be feeling this way as well because of the past where you weren't able to, maybe you had writer's block, or you weren't able to make the money that you thought you would by creating, designing of some sort, whatever that field or passion may be for you. But yeah, this is an energy of someone who's probably has given up or wants to give up, or is maybe looking for another way to make money because the content creating, publishing, communication, didn't work out. Could be public communication. When I mean communication, nonetheless, is public, social communication. What else? Let's see. This kind of reminds me of the energy of the Knight of the Knight of Cups. That was at the bottom of the deck, right? We have the Nine of Cups and the Devil card. Capricorn energy, if that means anything to you. I think that whoever this person is, whether it's you or someone you know, who is in the energy of giving and receiving, who's in the energy of being romantic, or wants to form a relationship, or is in a relationship, and at the moment right now the relationship feels civil, right? There is some kind of civil reciprocation going on. I feel like the Nine of Cups and the Devil card here, I hate to say it, but it just feels like there's some kind of deceit. So everything may be going well in the relationship you're in, right? You could be with a water sign. You may be a water sign because the Knight of Cups is a water sign energy, right? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or that person may be in that energy of, again, giving and receiving, validating your emotions, gifting you. But I just feel like there's an underlying energy here that tells me that it's not likely that this person will keep up that kind of energy with the Nine of Cups and the Devil card. Like, I just feel like the Nine of Cups is showing me a little bit of a deceit situation going on. Like, they're deceiving you in some way. They may be lying to you, like gaslighting. Bingo, that's the word. gaslighting, right? Someone who is, you know, making sure that you have the perception that everything is going well, but underneath the curtains, or I should say underneath the scene or behind the curtains, there is something that this person may be hiding. It could be that they won't be this way for long, right? Like their persona is not going to be like this for long. Um, let's clarify that, right? Let's see what's going on with the situation, my loves. All right, Two of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, again, it's like some of you may even know this with the Two of Pentacles. I feel like some of you already have had a rough situation in the past with this Knight of Cups. And I know I keep mentioning the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is not here, but it was at the bottom of the deck, and it was the overall underlying energy. Overall underlying energy. If that makes sense, right? Because it was the first card out. I put it back in the deck, like I said, because I just wanted to see if the energy was going to go another route. And it kind of did in the beginning, right? I hope that, you know, this situation made sense for some of you. But then it went straight into the Knight of Cups energy again. Let me know in the comment section, man, if that is making sense, if this is who you are at the moment, or this is what's going on currently. But I just feel like with the Two of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, some of you are like, Leonora, I already know. I already know who I'm dealing with. I have plans, honestly, to leave or break up with this person, or, you know, we have broken up in the past, and, you know, I try to be optimistic and work things out with this person because it's the right thing to do, because I hold some kind of responsibility with this person. But I'm with you, Leonora. I'm with you. I do feel some kind of deceit, or this person is giving me the perception of everything is okay when they're probably hiding something. Like with the Nine of Cups, I just feel like there's some kind of lie. So why don't we just clarify that really quickly? What is going on here? Nine of Cups. All right. Hello. Okay. I didn't mean to take these many cards out, but whatever, it came out. I have the Temperance, Sagittarius card. I have the Moon, Cancer, Libra, Scorpio, and the Lovers, Gemini. Yeah, that is very significant, right? So we have this energy here going on with my audience, my viewer, of this person not being 100%. You know, there's some kind of facade that they're hiding when it comes to this relationship. Let me just make sure that everything is being seen here. And some of you may be Sagittarius, so you may have strong water in your chart. I do see Gemini here. If that means anything to you. I'm also picking up Libra and Capricorn with the Devil card here. I really do feel like some of you are aware of this person's dark side or manipulative energy, right? Like, I just honestly feel like you guys are not surprised. I honestly, if you're surprised, this is not your reading, right? If you're like, oh my God, because this is a very general reading, so I'm not telling you what's going on in your relationship. You already know what's going on in your relationship. This energy is already present, right? Your thoughts about this relationship and what you've been through with this person has already been um, out in the open. And I think that with the Sagittarius card here, the Temperance card here, I do feel that, some of you are very intuitive. And you're also, there's some kind of masculine energy coming out of the Temperance card, but in a very sage kind of way, right? Like someone who's a healer, a teacher, someone who's a guide, someone that people come to for advice. Um, you're very wise nonetheless, right? You're able to transmute energy within yourself. You're able to transmute energy for other people. Some of you may have a career in the healing arts, or are very aware of how to work with frequency and energy. But I do believe that with the Temperance card and the Moon card, you guys are very intuitive and you're aware, right? There's nothing in the dark here for you. You're like, I'm fully aware. This person may think that they're in the dark about what I'm thinking or what they're doing or both, but it's very clear to me with the Moon card here, right? To see the Lover's card and the Devil card here, some of you may have a very strong tie to a past life. Right? So we're talking about someone who may be definitely some kind of soulmate energy, twin flame, or twin soul, if you believe in that. But there is a very heavy past life connection with the Devil and the Lover's card here. And I think that the energy between you two, again, if you believe in past life and reincarnation and stuff like that, you guys have had a history in the past, and the past does not look good. The past does feel like this person was some kind of aggressor, not just towards you, if it is towards you, but maybe towards other people. Perhaps this person was some kind of warrior or soldier or king, like a tyrant. Whatever this person was, they were in some kind of militant kind of career, and they just feel like they were the bad cop, right? Like there's a good cop and there's a bad cop. Well, this person was a bad cop. It could be like that in this lifetime too, right? But like, it just feels like this person is very authoritative, dictator, like a dictator. Yeah, bingo, like a dictator kind of energy. And I don't know what your past life with this person was, but with the Devil card here, again, feels very authoritative, wants to be in control of everything. Like, I'm just seeing mean eyebrows. Like, you ever seen those mean eyebrows where the eyebrows just go this way? Right, it's like, not happy, but... And I also feel like you might have left this person in a past life, right? Or you divorced this person in a past life. But this person's energy has been pursuing you. And, you met in this lifetime, and, some of you may be married, live together, have children together, been in a long-term relationship together, but it hasn't always been peaches and roses. It's sometimes toxic, obsessive, possessive, controlling, and in some cases abusive. Not too far from the energy of their past life with you, or again, this could be someone who was like this in their path of career, or career path, but it feels like that dark demonic energy follows this person in each lifetime, because they have not evolved, they have not grown, they're still hateful, they're still petty in that way, not really giving meaning to anything that is beautiful, no matter if you don't understand it or not, whether it comes from a different culture or background. It's just like this person has a lot of hate for certain people, certain groups, certain cultures. And I definitely think that it stems from a past life. And I think maybe for some, this person here, again, could be a Gemini, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, but I do feel like this person with the Gemini card here may have some kind of speech under development, or some kind of what do you call that? Brain. Like the brain wasn't developed for whatever reason that may be. And I mean, it could be childhood trauma, right? Childhood trauma could sometimes make a child not get fully developed when it comes to their cerebral. Maybe they had a really bad head injury. I had said something about speech. Maybe they have a really hard time. What do you call that? Understanding, comprehending certain topics, not able to read for a long period of time, not able to pay attention, right? Some kind of learning disability. I'm gonna stop there, because it's very specific, right? All right, let's see what the outcome is here, my loves. What is the outcome? Outcome here for whoever this message is for. We'd like to see an outcome, because when I do see the Temperance card here, I do believe that you will get out of it, just like you got out of it in a past life. You get out of it in a past life. And I do see you with the Five of Pentacles here, not wanting to work it out, trying to leave, and I think that you're trying to work things out financially, right? Like you're in your head financially, you're like, let's see how this is going to work out, because obviously it's not that easy for me to just leave a relationship where there is shared finances, responsibilities, right? It's not an easy thing to do. And I think that with the Five of Pentacles and the Temperance card here, you guys are trying to find a way. Again, you guys are able to transmute energy, so do not believe that you are not able to do it financially. I think that if you really trust in yourself, if you trust in the universe, if you trust in your own powers and your higher self, ancestors, guides, whatever you believe in, that you're able to do it. You've done it before in the past. I've seen it, even if it's not this lifetime, you've done it before in a past lifetime where you're able to get out of this situation. Some of you are great speakers with the Sagittarius card here. Even with the Seven of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, like I've seen you guys have this niche for wanting to help people in bad situations, or at least heal them, guide them, teach them in the right direction. All right, so I do want to see what is the outcome here for my viewer here. All right. So I have the the Nine of Swords. Right. This is my Nine of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Sorry, Three of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you have very strong earth in your chart. Could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. I think that your person already knows that you are kind of looking towards another future. Like I see your person kind of like worrying at nighttime, maybe having dreams, nightmares about you wanting to leave or seeking, you know, something else or someone else in the future. I do believe that some of you have plans. Like I see this 2 times, right? This 2 times that I see my viewer here just not really paying attention to this person, not wanting to be in this, not wanting to work out the situation, thinking or maybe even overthinking and planning on what to do in the future. But definitely, I feel like whatever plans you have for the future for yourself is going to work out. Specifically because of the Temperance card here, your great intuition, follow your intuition. I see you finishing the reading here with the Queen of Pentacles, right? Whether it's masculine or feminine energy, it doesn't matter. But this Queen of Pentacles here is very sure of where her money is going to come from. Is someone who is able to take their time and plan out what's going to happen next, right? They take things day by day, step by step. You know, they have a very methodical way of making sure things work out. They dot their I's, cross their T's to make sure that, you know, there's no surprises there, right? This is a maternal person. This is a nurturing person. This is a healer. But also someone who is able to be in tune with other energies, frequencies, on this earth and outside of this earth. But I do see your person in this energy. Because you don't want to be with this person anymore, because you found this person out, because you tell me, because leave it in the comment section. Why don't you want to be with this person anymore? You know what I mean? I do feel you're going to be okay. And again, with this past life connection, this is not the first time that's happened. This has happened before in a past life, and you were able to get away with it in a past life. And I think that whatever energy came out here with you guys, this energy here, wanting to do something creative, wanting to help other people, but, you know, maybe don't have the time, the energy, the funds to do so. It could be because of this energy here, or maybe because this energy is, you know, kind of distracting you, stagnating you in some shape, form, or fashion. But I do believe once this is solved, this energy will flourish. Your business will flourish. Okay, and yeah, this Four of Pentacles will become more of an Eight of Pentacles. And then eventually the Queen of Pentacles. All right, my loves. If you need a private reading, I am available. Catch me while you can. You can email me at soulsearchingtarot@gmail.com. You'll see that in the bio. You can check out my other 2 channels as well. Please help a girl subscribe if you haven't done so already. Like the video for sure so that it could circulate for those who really need to hear it. Love you. Bye.